It's never been easy to stay in love with you. Venangu mutima ukali upwanya because of you. A walk in memory lane, it feels like yesterday. When you said I do, baby boy, I am the one for you. Vaesa kupanya, vafuna kutiluvyanya, no. They don't know what we've been through when I know. Vaesa kupanya, vafuna kutiluvyanya, no. They don't know what we've been through when I know. Rest in peace, Daev. Catch me on the other side as I talk about the death of Daev Zambia, the owner of the song that I just sang. Catch you on the other side. Channel. My name is Peter Shakespeare. Favorite the Slim Jant, the Smart MC, or you can call me Bashimpundu if you like. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, the best thing that you can do right now is to hit the red button, switch on the notification bell so that every time I post a new video, you will be notified that Bashimpundu has posted a new video. Like I earlier mentioned in the beginning, Daev Zambia has died in a road accident, and you know, this is an artist that has been a promising rising star in Zambia where it concerns to music. He's done a couple of songs that Zambia is going to remember this artist for. Every time he put up some music, it was really good music, or if he jumps on a chorus of another artist, he made sure he brought out something that is good and that people related to, that people loved, that people enjoyed, and people danced to his songs in 2019 like crazy, and of course continued to listen to his music even in 2020. And of course we've seen posts where he mentioned that he's putting up something new and everything, but then death has come through and just claimed the life of Daev, who are going to remember with his songs that he has done or that he did himself, and also with other artists. Of course, songs like It's Never Been Easy, Never Been Easy was done by him. That was one of the songs that hit the Zambian scene like crazy, and everybody was singing to that song. And of course, Meant to Be, that he featured Yo Maps, was also another big song that people of Zambia got to love when Daev came on the scene. And not forgetting the song Kambakalavu. Kambakalavu, no. That's one of the big songs that Daev brought up on the scene. And also he did a song called Ride If You Riding featuring Bobby East, and also worked on a song called Mboko Mboko. Of course, he was also a member of XYZ and Slap D, and he also worked on a song called Single featuring Slap D, and also so many other artists. I've seen posters already circulating on social media that he worked with Unique as well. Unique is an artist that we've known in the music circles for quite some time now. So yeah, so Daev had an accident today, so I just want to read for you what the police spokesperson Esther Katongo has said on the death. Says on the 27th September 2020, 4 people have died while one survived with serious injuries in a fatal road accident which occurred today on the 27th of September 2020 at around 14 hours along Chirundu Kafio Road at Red Bend area. He says involved was the driver David Piri. Now David Piri is Daev, the artist. So he was the one driving this vehicle, who has been severely bent and was driving a motor vehicle, Toyota Vitz, registration number ALJ 7273, from direction of Chirundu to Lusaka with 4 passengers on board. The other deceased persons have been identified by relatives as Tandiwe Njovu, aged 20 years, of Lusaka, also reported to have been a student at Levi Mwanawasa Hospital. Ailton Sakala of Lusaka, while the other female victim has not been identified yet. The victim, who survived with serious head injuries, has been referred to UTH in Lusaka and has not been identified yet. The accident happened when the driver lost control of the motor vehicle and carried off the road and overturned, after which the motor vehicle caught fire. The bodies of the deceased persons are in Mtendere Mission Hospital mortuary. Esther Mwata Katongo, Zambia Police Public Relations Officer. So Daev was actually the one even driving this vehicle, and he was bent severely, having one survivor who has got head injuries. And also there is a student, Tandiwe Njovu, who was a student at Levi Mwanawasa Hospital. At only 20 years old, she has died in this accident. And of course, Daev is a young man, of course. He's not that old. He was only born in 1995 and he has died this year, 2020. A promising artist that Zambia was celebrating. Well, 2020 has really been a bad year from the beginning up to now. It started on a bad note. There was coronavirus, which is still here. It claimed a lot of lives worldwide, and also just the deaths that has come through in 2020 of people that we love, of people that we know. All I can say is that, can 2020 come to an end already? Because it has been really a hard year for each and every person. And of course, if we are still surviving up to now, the best thing that you can do is to thank God. And Daev, despite just being an uprising, promising artist, is somebody that was known by many people, and so have seen President Hakainde, and this is what President Hakainde has said about Daev after posting. He says, "We are saddened by the news of the death of Daev, a talented young artist who has departed too soon. We mourn with his friends, family and the music industry. May his soul rest in eternal peace. HH aka Bali." And of course, we are not only seeing President Hakainde Hichilema talking about Daev. Social media, Facebook has been, taken by posts about Daev, and Biflo as well posted about Daev, and this is what Biflo says about Daev's death. He says, "Mwelesa, the leader of the new wave, is no more. Why so soon? Such a young life, a great, incomparable and talented rising star. Mwelesa, please comfort us. Rest in peace to one of the most promising and gifted young artists of our time." And not only Biflo, the artist macky2 as well has posted something about Daev. Okay, so this is what he says: "Daev, I don't even know what to say here. This is just sad. Mwelesa Tuafweni." And of course, the leader of XYZ, Slap D, has no words, but this is what he says. In his first post, he said, "I have no right words to say. Rest in peace, my young brother. But why always me?" That's Slap D. And in the other post, Slap D says, "What do I tell the world?" So this is an artist that most people, even those that never met him, are posting about, because at times it's not actually that you have to meet somebody, but because of the works that they did, that speaks for them. And that's the reason people are talking about his death all over social media. The vehicle that he died in, the vehicle, the Vitz got bent, and he was bent in that vehicle that he was driving coming to Lusaka. Nothing much to say, nothing much to say, nothing much to say about his death. But all I can say is, may his family be comforted, may his loved ones be comforted, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. I know that his music will still live on. We're going to be listening to it, and many people will continue listening to his music. So the industry mourns, Zambia mourns, and of course to his family, he was a brother, he was a son, he was a nephew, he was a cousin, and the only thing that can comfort the family is God. And so we wish the family our heartfelt condolences, and also pray for Daev that he rests in peace. My name is Peter Shakespeare Favored, the Slim Giant, the Smart MC, or you can call me Bashimpun. If you've not liked or subscribed to my YouTube channel, the best thing that you can do is subscribe, hit the red button, switch on the notification bell, so that every time I post a new video, you will be notified that Bashimpundu has posted a new video. Don't forget to share and also to give me a thumbs up. Rest in peace, Daev Zambia David Piri, from 1995 to 27 September 2020. Rest in peace, Daev Zambia.